the harvest.
Welcome, Africa. This is Imane Nouad with the latest news from across the continent and the world. In Algeria, the Summer University of the Polisario Front opens today at Mohammed Bouguerra University in Boumerdas. Over 400 Sahrawi officials and academics are gathered to discuss recent socio-political developments related to the Western Sahara cause. Whereas in Berlin, a photography exhibition showcases the ongoing struggle of the Sahrawi women for freedom and independence, titled Sahrawi Women Between Tradition and Modernity. It reflects decades of resilience. In Egypt, 68 million voters are heading to the polls today and tomorrow to elect 200 senators. The remaining 100 seats in the upper house will be appointed directly by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in line with the current law. Angolan President João Lourenço expresses deep sorrow following 3 days of violence and looting sparked by a taxi driver strike that began on July 28. The unrest resulted in significant casualties and property damage. In Nigeria, northwest, over 50 people are reportedly kidnapped this week by armed groups. This comes from a UN-linked violence monitoring report highlighting growing insecurity in the region. Somali authorities announces the killing of 8 al-Shabaab members in a joint operation involving national intelligence and international partners. Meanwhile, nearly half the population faces climate-related disasters and displacement. The Palestinian government is urging international community to pressure the Zionist occupation for the full reopening of Gaza border crossings. UN agencies warn that food insecurity in Gaza has reached 100%, with hunger being used as a weapon. In Sudan, a sharp increase in cholera cases has been reported in several areas of Darfur, particularly in Daba Naira camp. Displaced persons group warn of an impending health catastrophe without urgent intervention. Intra-African trade grew by 12.4% in 2024, reaching $220.3 billion according to Afreximbank. South Africa remains the top contributor worth $42.1 billion in trade, nearly 20% of the total. Concluding with the sport, Algeria continues to lead the medal tally at the first African School Games with 194 medals, including 85 golds. In wrestling, judo and boxing are Algeria's top performing sports. Egypt and Tunisia follow with 103, 121 medals respectively. And in football, to finish this harvest, Algeria's under-17 team qualified for the finals of the African School Games after beating Uganda with a dramatic 1-1 draw. They'll face Côte d'Ivoire on Monday, 9 p.m. UTC+1 time in Annaba. And that sums up today's harvest. Thank you for paying attention throughout. And Samar Hamadi will be joining you again at 6:45 p.m. on the French main news. So until then, keep enjoying today's programs with Ifriqiya FM, the voice of Africa.